we're talking about stages of labour. Can you tell us what are the stages of labour? How does it all work? How many stages are there?
Mm-hmm. So midwifery wise, and I guess obstetrics wise as well, we do define labour in 3 stages, but it does seem like a bit of a write-off, and I'll explain that a bit in a bit more detail. So first stage of labour is actually from 0 to sort of like 10 centimeters is the whole thing basically. And then you've got second stage, which is fully dilated, and third stage, which is birthing the placenta. But that first stage is broken up into what we call like latent phase, early labor, and established labor. So established labor is from 4 centimeters above, and in some cases now we're considering it could even be from 6 centimeters above. And then you've got then that active labor and the second stage, which is fully dilated. So most of that work's done in the first stage, even though it feels like you're just at the beginning. It's really a lot of the brunt work is done there.
Yeah. Okay. So Megan wants to know, how will she actually know that that first part of labour, that first stage of labour has started? What are some of the warning signs, I guess, to look out for?
So I imagine, women get very frustrated by being told, oh, when you know, you'll know. I think that's such a classic piece of advice that's given, but is not helpful at all to a new mum. A lot of people describe like the very early signs in the starts of labour as just feeling slightly different or a little bit off. That's how it can start. They sort of just, maybe it's a little bit sick, almost like just before you come down with an illness. You sort of know something's coming, but you're not quite sure, and that's how it normally starts. In terms of what sensations you'll feel in your body, it generally starts as either period-like cramp, so just a bit of cramping irregularly, or a bit of back pain. You can also find emotionally your emotions are more heightened, or things around you are affecting you more. It's a full like whole body experience in terms of as things start.
It's fun, isn't it?
Another thing as well is the mucus plug. So a lot of women might get that mucus plug, which I just describe as like a bit of snot, as nice as that sounds, but that you can start losing that anywhere between sort of like 1 and 2 weeks before labor starts. Another common sign is the bloody shows, so a little bit of bleeding, like on wiping, and maybe a little bit on the pad. And generally speaking, it'll be about 24 hours after this that labor starts, but it's not a hard and fast rule.
Yeah, I guess everybody's different, right?
Exactly.